What's up guys, it's Noah and welcome back to Doki Doki Outcast. We're hitting this mod up again. I enjoyed the first episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it as well, along with my oh so professional voice acting. Good news guys, I recently got a pop filter, so I don't know, can you hear me more? Popping? I don't know. Well, hopefully the mic quality sounds a bit better. Hopefully it captures less background noise, but we'll see. So we're starting off Act 1, Chapter 2, A New Perspective. Let's jump right into it. The school day ends as usual. Time for the club. I walk out of class and make my way to the club. Crossing my fingers, that poem sharing goes well. I open the club room door and enter. Oh, what voice I give Monica? Hi again, Noah. I don't think that was it, but we're just gonna roll with it. Glad to see you back here again. Thanks for not running away on us. I laugh with Monica. No, I wouldn't do that. Like I said yesterday, I try to keep my promises. Good. I think you're really going to like it here. As club president, it's a privilege of mine to make it enjoyable for everyone. Just let me know if you need anything. Thanks, Monica. I'll keep that in mind. Monica heads back to her desk. I notice that everyone else is here and are already engaged in their respective activities. Yuri notices I'm here and walks up to me. Hello, Noah. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you. You're not as accustomed to literature, but you still came regardless. That's truly commendable of you. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get used to it soon. What voice I give Sayori? Don't worry, Noah. I know you will. After all, you always give your best effort. You always help me with busy work without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, you don't have to feel that way, Yuri. You and Noah can become good friends too. Yuri averts her gaze. Sayori. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. Yuri glances at me. I feel just as uncomfortable as her now. Oh, Noah, Yuri brought you something. What? Wait, Sayori. Really? You brought something for me? Not really. Don't be shy, Yuri. It's really nothing. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, Yuri, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I promise I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Just one moment. Yuri reaches into her school bag and pulls out a book. I felt sorry about you not having any reading material, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Even if you're not... I don't know how to say that word. Even if you're not a voracious reader, it should keep your attention. I also thought we could, discuss it if you want to. I'm a little caught off guard, to be honest. How's Yuri accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thought I'd enjoy, despite the fact I'm not much of a reader. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book from Yuri's hands. That's a relief. Well, you may read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a chat in the corner. Yuri went back to reading her book. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Did I fall asleep? I just decided to fall asleep. Oh nope, I'm awake. Time passes by, yet Monica still has not said a word. This might give me a chance to talk to Yuri. I slowly turn my head around in my desk to locate where Yuri's at. She's sitting at the desk in the corner of the classroom. I hope I don't distract her from reading. As I approach her, I notice an intense reading expression on her face. It's almost as if she has completely forgotten about the world around her. She did mention that she likes reading stories that take her to another place. Hi. Yuri suddenly jolts back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Oh, hey Noah. You gave me... What? You gave me a fright? Who says that? I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. I don't blame you for it. I guess I'm just a little jumpy. You're fine. So, what are you reading? I'm just reading the same book I gave you. That way I can stay up to date with what we discussed. Oh, I see. You have an extra copy of the same book? Well, technically, I gave you my copy, and then I borrowed another one from the library. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm surprised that Yuri trusts me with her own copy, especially after I just met her. That's very kind of her to do. In that case, I'll make sure to treat it with more care than I did before. Were you now planning to treat it with care, Noah? If you don't mind me asking, what's the book mostly about? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans the back of it. The book is titled When I'm Long Gone. Ooh, fancy. The cover is a light shade of blue and has a very intricate font. I can't make out the cover very well, but from what I can see, there's a silhouette of a girl out the front. The girl is standing in front of a sunset on top of a hill. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally spoil anything. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who lives with her parents. Her life was normal as any other, but she contracts a fatal disease. She only has so long to live and tries to make every day she has left count. What? Tries to make every day she has left count. That doesn't sound right to me for some reason. The girl eventually meets this boy who she falls in love with. However, due to her illness, she's confronted with the issue of telling him how she feels before it's too late. Oh, that's kind of... it's a little sad, isn't it? I thought the story would be more lighthearted and nice, so that came out of nowhere. Yuri giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Noah? Romance novels. Oh, no, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I just really enjoy these kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a new perspective. Hey, that's the name of the chapter. When horrible things start to unfold, you only have so much time left to express how you truly feel about someone. It makes you value life more. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize, Yuri. Believe me, I haven't lost interest. Even if it's not my preference when it comes to reading, I always like being challenged. So I'm sure that I will enjoy it regardless. Well, alright then. I should inform you I have this problem though. When I let things like book fill my writings and thoughts, I tend to forget to pay attention to other people. So, please stop me if I start speaking too much. I would hate for you to feel left out because I was going on about my interests. I really don't think you need to worry, Yuri. That just means you're very passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen, right? Well, that's true. In that case, would you like to read together? You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't mind. Let me get my copy. I walk back over to my desk and grab my copy. I then sit next to her. Is it okay if I sit here? Sure, go ahead. Are you okay, Yuri? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm fine, it's just... Sorry, it's not that I don't want you to. I'm just not used to this. Reading in company, that is. I understand. Just let me know if I end up distracting you, okay? Okay. Yuri and I continue reading. As I'm reading, I see Yuri occasionally peeping over at my book instead of hers. Is she trying to figure out where I'm at? Sorry, I guess I'm a little distracted today. Yuri, you seem to apologize quite a lot, don't you? I do? I'm sorry. I mean... Here, would this help? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri closes her own copy and puts it away. We each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. I use my right hand to hold open the book. I guess it makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri holds the left side of the book between your thumb and forefinger. Now when I turn the page, it slides under Yuri's thumb after it flips to her side. Wait a second. I just realized something. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's a bit distracting. I can almost feel the warmth of Yuri's face. Not just that, but she's in the corner of my vision. Have to focus. Focus, Noah. Are you ready? Huh? to turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay, Noah. You're not as used to reading. I don't mind waiting for you to catch up. It's the least I can do. After all, you've been very patient with me. I feel as though I should return the favor. Yeah. Thanks. We continue the next few chapters in silence. The book isn't half bad. Every chapter gets even more interesting than the previous one. I almost feel like I've been missing out. It's not that I don't enjoy romance stories, I just don't read often at all. I never really enjoyed reading because we were always forced to read boring material in our classes. Yuri might have convinced me otherwise. As I'm reading, I'm noticing a pattern in the story. It's in the protagonist herself. Hey, Yuri? This might sound a bit silly, but the main character kind of reminds me of you. Oh, you think so? How does she? Well, I just noticed she second guesses all of the things she says and does. It's almost as if she's afraid she'll do something wrong or hurt someone's feelings. They're just kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Noah, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean to say that was a bad thing. I'm really sorry if you took it that way, Yuri. I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess what I meant to say is that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Let's go ahead and share poems today with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales spared from finishing her thought. Are you alright, Yuri? You seem a bit down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, no, it's not that. It's fine. I'm ready to share. Alright, just making sure. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I can do some more reading tonight. Unless you prefer I read with you. I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight then. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the next 2 chapters. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Sayori and Manta enthusiastically pull out their poems. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's do this. Are we gonna share poems? Okay, it looks like we're gonna skip poem sharing, which is cool. That saved me like 15 minutes. I finally finished talking with everyone about my poem. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated, but I finished sharing nonetheless. Even though my poem writing isn't up to par, I can safely say that everyone seemed to like it, even if they're just being nice. I have to keep trying though. I should get better from here on with all the advice I received. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily exchanging theirs. I look over to Yuri and Natsuki. They exchange their respective poems. Oh, I think we know what's about to happen. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What voice did I give her? What's with this language? Oh, I just realized it's gonna be very difficult to switch between Yuri's and Natsuki's voice back and forth. But, as a professional voice actor, quote unquote, I shall try my best. Did you say something, Natsuki? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki returns the poem to the desk with one hand. She doesn't seem too impressed with it. It looks like she's trying to give Yuri a fake smile. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Excuse me? It's cute? Did you completely miss the point of my poem? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was only trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, if you like, I have a couple suggestions to help improve your... If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. So did Noah too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, if you'll excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. However, I haven't yet. And Noah liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh, really? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress Noah, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri gets up from her seat. Maybe you're just jealous Noah appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Noah started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... I can't do both voices at the same time. This doesn't involve you. Guys, please stop. I don't like fighting. Suddenly both girls turn towards me. This isn't going well. Yeah, no shit. Noah, she's just trying to make me look bad. Not true. She started it. You don't actually believe her, do you? If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. There's no point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that, Sir Noah. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Noah? Well? What did I do to get dragged into this? It's not like I'm an expert on writing or anything. Yuri and Natsuki are staring at me, waiting for my answer. Wait, hold on. Defuse situation, stay quiet, ask for help. I feel like staying quiet is not the way to go here. You know what? I think we got this. I think we can do this. Noah's got this. We're gonna defuse the situation. Boom. Maybe I can attempt to defuse the situation. At this point, it's my best bet. Well, I think that you both bring up good points. Can't we just agree that there's no correct way when it comes to writing? After all, you both have good writing styles. Isn't that what matters the most? Natsuki stares at me with an angered expression. Yuri, on the other hand, appears to be thinking it over. Sorry, that's not how this works. What do you mean it's not how it works, Natsuki? You have to choose. Is it my style or Yuri's? That's kind of a one closed-minded way of thinking, Natsuki. This isn't going well. Before I could say anything, Yuri broke the silence. I think Noah's right, Natsuki. We all have good writing styles. It just comes down to personal preference. We're making Noah and the others uncomfortable, so we should just drop this conflict. Natsuki gives Yuri a miffed look. I don't know what that means. We? What do you mean, we? It means Yuri's a communist. No, Yuri. You are the only one making him uncomfortable. If you hadn't been so obnoxious with your symbolism, this conflict wouldn't have happened. You just couldn't resist, huh? You tried to come off as being smart. In the end, you just end up being even more egotistical than before. No wonder no one can take you seriously. You're just a pretentious know-it-all. Nothing less. Natsuki. There's nothing but silence between all of us. Everyone is shocked. Yuri, wait. Yuri storms out of the classroom covering her face. Everyone's eyes land on Natsuki. Well, that didn't go as I wanted it to. That did not go well at all. I thought that was the right decision. I'm hurt. Natsuki, is that well, I don't even know what voice I'm doing anymore. I'm distraught. Alright, let me compose myself. Natsuki, is that any way to treat a fellow club member? Not just a member, but your friend? Oh, come on, Monica. Come on, Monica. Now's not the time for jokes. It wasn't my fault. This wouldn't have happened if Yuri wasn't so stuck up. Natsuki, I don't care who started it. Yuri tried to end the conflict, but you kept going. She even apologized. You're taking her side? All I was doing was just defending my writing. Yuri was just trying to change. No, she wasn't. I quietly exited the classroom while the girls settled their argument. This got bad quickly. I need to find Yuri. I hope she's okay. That did not go as expected. I walk out into the corridor. Where could she have gone? I start walking in a random direction, gently calling out to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri, where are you? Yuri, dinner's ready. I keep walking down the corridor. As I'm about to turn the corner, I see Yuri in my side view. She's sitting on the bench, hunched over, her hands covering her face. I notice that her poem is on the ground. It's crumpled up into a ball. She must have done it out of embarrassment. I pick it up and gently open it. I don't know how to approach a situation like this. I've never dealt with a crying girl before. Hey. Yuri looks at me, tears streaming down her face. She tries to say something, but the words don't come out. It must be difficult for her. Hi, Noah. Are you okay, Yuri? Yuri shakes her head. There's silence for a moment. Natsuki's right, isn't she? She's right about my poetry, isn't she? Maybe it's not as great as I once thought. No, Yuri, your poetry isn't bad at all. I don't even think Natsuki meant what she said. And I'm sure you didn't mean the things you said either. We were all under a little pressure today, so some of us might have been a little more critical than normal. I think you're great at poetry, Yuri. You don't have to try and cheer me up. I know that's not great. No, I'm serious. Really? Of course. You have a talent for writing, Yuri. You have a unique writing style, one that I don't see very often. You even influenced my writing. I did? Yeah, it wouldn't have turned out as great if it wasn't for you. I was also thinking back to when we were reading today. I didn't enjoy reading that much, until you came along. I always felt that what we read in class was so lackluster and monotonous. I agree. It wasn't the most enjoyable material. But it was you, Yuri. You helped me change my mind. You taught me so much about literature, and it's only been my second day. I still have a lot to learn, but you are one of the reasons I want to keep learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yuri looks at me again. Do you really mean that, Noah? I couldn't be more certain. Yuri wipes away her tears. She smiles. Wow. I never imagined that my writing could influence someone. It's very flattering. Here. I hand Yuri back her poem. Keep this. Don't think anything less of it. You should be proud. Yuri takes the poem from my hands. Thank you, Noah. Very cool. That means a lot. You're welcome. We both are silent. I think I did okay, but we're not finished. Maybe we should head back to the club. We can talk with everyone else and settle this. I agree. Yuri gets up from the bench and we walk back to the club room. We reach the classroom and enter. There we go. We're making this work, guys. Don't worry. As we enter, the rest of the girls are staying there waiting for us. Hey guys. Yuri, are you alright? I am, thank you. Good, Natsuki? Natsuki looks over at Monica. Is there something you'd like to tell Yuri? She takes a deep breath. Yuri, Natsuki struggles to form her sentence. I wanted to say that I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't really mean it. Your poetry is actually really good. I just took your criticism the wrong way, and I shouldn't have said those things. Even if it's not my favorite writing style, symbolism can be very effective at grabbing the reader's attention. I think you excel at it. I accept your apology, Natsuki. And I'm sorry that I didn't accurately describe your poem. I really wasn't trying to be hurtful. I think your writing is very effective, even if it's simple. No one achieves it as well as you do. Thanks. Are we still friends, Yuri? Yuri approaches Natsuki and hugs her. Oh, how sweet. Still friends. Aww. Well, I can say this was a successful meeting. Would you, Monica? Would you really? I would say it was decent. Monica walks over to me and whispers into my ear. Thanks for talking to Yuri, Noah. You did good. Monica smiles at me. It's the least I can do. We're a club after all. That could have gone a lot worse. I'm glad that Yuri and Natsuki settle their differences. We all continue chatting until the club finally ends. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. I think poem sharing went very well. It really didn't. With that being said, I'd like to do the same thing for tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from everyone here too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. This means I can at least do a better job at improving my writing. I nod to myself with satisfaction. Noah, I don't think I have to stay behind today. Do you want to walk home together? Of course, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's been a while since Sayori and I have walked home together. She would normally stay behind for clubs. It's never been a better time to start walking with her again. Hey Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, the arguing between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that happen often? No, not at all. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. They have minor disagreements here and there, but nothing that I witnessed earlier. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I was just curious, that's all. They seem like good people. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. That's a relief. I think everyone really likes you. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I would be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying myself, though. That's great to hear. This is why you're so kind, Noah. You gave the club a chance even though you were unsure about literature. You're the best. I feel like I'm blushing. Thanks, Sayori. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Yep, see you tomorrow, Noah. Sayonara, Sayori. I walk to my front porch and gently open the door. I enter my house and go into the kitchen. I'm not too hungry, so I make a quick snack consisting of a glass of water and an apple. After I finish my snack, I head upstairs to my bedroom. Feeling inspired, I sit at my desk and start writing a poem for the next day. I learned a lot from reading everyone's poems, so hopefully the next one I write will turn out yet better. Okay. It took me less time to think of something to write this time. Maybe I'm slowly getting better at this, who knows. I finished my poem and put it into my bag. Great. Good job, Matt. I'm still a little early for bed, so decided to pull out the book Yuri gave me to continue reading. I honestly forgot how much fun reading was. My hobbies have pretty much always consisted of playing video games and reading manga. It's a nice change, I'd say. As I read, my mind keeps going back to the club and its members. I close my eyes and think to myself. Sayori, my best friend. She's a silly person, even a bit of an airhead. But that's what I adore about her. Natsuki, the manga-loving cutie girl. She seems like she has a temper and is trying hard to impress others. But it seems like she has her heart in the right place. Monica, the confident, popular girl. She really cares about the club and its members. Which brings me to Yuri, the shy and timid girl. She seems like such a great person despite being reserved. I enjoy spending time with her and would like to know more about her. I'm dwelling on this, aren't I? I surely get some sleep. Is that the end of the chapter? I'm gonna guess that's the end of the chapter. Act 1 Chapter TT with your we, or I guess, I'm gonna end it here. That was a fun chapter, I'd say. I believe, I remember playing the demo, I think this is where the demo ended. So all this is completely new content after this, so I'm excited and I look forward to playing it. I hope you all do too, and I will see you in the next video.